Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with the greatest recordings ever! And today I'm talking about a couple of discs that also made it into Dave's Faves, somewhere in the 200s of that series. But as I've said before, if we don't promote the best recordings, no one will know what they are. And many of them fit in multiple categories. This one, for example, André Cluytens playing Wagner. Now, this stuff is in the big Cluytens box, which is probably, it's probably so out of print, it's not even worth mentioning. These were licensed to Testament. They were EMI recordings, HMV recordings. One of them is in stereo, one of them is in mono. They are both stupendous. The Wagner stuff features the Orchestre du Théâtre National de l'Opéra de Paris. In other words, the Paris Opera Orchestra, which is, at this point, in the 1950s and early 60s, it was probably the best orchestra in France, or one of them, along with the Paris Conservatory Orchestra. It is a theater orchestra. And not only is it a theater orchestra, but it is a theater orchestra with an incredibly authentic and idiomatic tradition of playing Wagner. Wagner would have hated that concept, of course, naturally, but they play it marvelously. I think they play it better than the Vienna Philharmonic. They just have this take no prisoners sensuality that fits the music so well, a fluidity of rhythm, a richness of color, distinctiveness to each section, to each choir within the orchestra. It's amazing. Let's talk about the individual things that are on here. And in Cluytens, they have an amazing theater conductor. A guy who really could do operas. We know he could do operas. He did some fabulous opera recordings. But he was a wonderful Wagnerite. He just paced everything so well. It all has excitement and there's no what's the word? I don't know. He doesn't, there's no sententiousness to what he's doing. He just grabs you by the throat and doesn't let you go without undue haste. It's not about being fast. It's about being accurate and intelligent. And, it's just as marvelous stuff. So first, we begin with the Siegfried-Idyll, which I despise and don't care about, but it's a beautiful, fluent performance, less than 18 minutes long, so it's tolerable. Then we've got the Forest Murmurs from Siegfried, Siegfried's Rhine Journey, and the Siegfried's Funeral March, which is quite intense and really, really lovely and transparent. You hear this top to bottom transparency within the orchestra. Then you also get two Strauss tone poems on this Testament release, or one tone poem. You get Don Juan with the Vienna Phil and the love scene from Fire Snot, and Feuer's Not, whatever that means. Nobody's quite sure. Those are there, and they're nice bonuses, but it's the Wagner that counts. Then we have the stereo one. Oh, this is marvelous. It begins with the Overture to Die Meistersinger, which again is just immaculately transparent, but it has just this, it's exciting. You feel something important's happening, something wonderful. It's lively, it's fresh, it's delicious. The brass have this tangy quality. It's, yummy. It's wonderful. The Tannhäuser Overture, which has, the Venusberg music. It does not have the Venusberg ballet, but it's, the Venusberg music within the overture is hot to trot. The Flying Dutchman. Oh, this is such a great recording of the Dutchman overture. As Tovey said, it's the best thing in the opera. And it sounds like it here. This is just a rip snorter. And if you think you have to have German horns and all that stuff, it's all bullshit. They play marvelously. They really do. Then we've got Lohengrin. From Lohengrin, we have the Preludes from Act 1 and Act 3, naturally. Act 1 is particularly luminous. And then we've got the aria Weite Götter. More on that in a moment. And last but not least, the Liebestod from Tristan and Isolde. Just the Liebestod, sung by, in both cases, Lohengrin and Tristan, Rita Gorr, who was a wonderful, wonderful soprano. You remember she was the Delilah in the EMI recording of Samson and Delilah with Georges Pretre conducting and John Vickers. Really a fine singer. So, and French, doing the German stuff. It's just marvelous. Rita Gorr is also the amazing Amneris in the Schulte-Price Aida. I mean, she's just really a firm, rich, terrific singer. So, and Cluytens is totally on top of his game. Oh, I wish he had done so much more. I mean, he should have done a ring cycle. I mean, forget all these Furtwänglers and Schultes and Böhms and these annoying German people. Wagner was French. Ned Rorem always said that in his biography, that Wagner was French. Wagner knew he was French. That's why he hated the French. He was afraid people would hear what was happening in France and go, oh, it's better than Wagner, as so much of it was. So listen to the way they do this music. It really is special. It has a tactile immediacy and just joyousness about the music making. It's like Wagner has come home to Paris. Yes, and although he may be spinning in his grave, hearing me say that, it's a truth which you can verify for yourself by listening to any of Cluytens' Wagner excerpts, because they are just extraordinary. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.